Okay, I'll just start the recording now. Okay.
Okay, dude, I'm sweating.
Okay. Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to my another video. Um, it's the second episode of the podcast where I just talk. And today's guest is what's your name? What should I call you?
You can call me Amanute 783.
Okay, I'm gonna
Not
join it
just
three.
kidding. Call me Ariel. Yeah.
Ariel. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. So you haven't seen the first episode. Um.
Yep.
It's. Bro, why are you acting polite? What happened?
What? I'm always polite.
Okay. The
Yes,
first.
sir. Let's go.
Okay. I hope you don't have too high of an expectation, because it's not really a proper podcast. It's just me talking to my friends.
It's okay. I know it's not proper.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Bruh,
go.
stop. Okay. Go where? Go what?
I don't know. Just talk about something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me
Yeah.
change my settings.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, and just let me know if you want me to edit something out. Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
you were talking about earlier. Um, you have something to do, but you're procrastinating.
Yep.
What is it? Is it school?
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Cool to you too.
Oh, okay.
You're
So,
so cool.
how did
Okay.
we meet? How did we meet?
What the? Okay.
No, like in
I didn't.
game. In game.
Okay. That's a pretty good question, actually. I think that it's because Winifred, right? I think
Yeah,
we probably meet because of Winifred,
yeah.
and then yeah, and then she just hangs out with you often, and then I start joining you,
Yeah.
um privately, like without her, and then we start to like
Oh,
talk and
okay.
add on Discord. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And we played
Cool.
Identity V, because Identity
Yeah.
V has a free reign collaboration coming up on August or something.
Yep.
So I'm excited for that. Um,
Me too.
you still play it, right? But not
Yep,
often.
I just opened it
Oh,
today
okay.
and
I see.
yesterday. And yesterday's yesterday.
Okay. Nice outfit, by the way.
Thank you. This is the character from Death Note.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I know you like the character. It's been, yeah.
It's been 3 years and 6 months, and I
Chocolate
forgot.
bar. Wait, let me check your avatar. Let me check, let me check the price. Chocolate bar 95. Damn.
Damn, I'm rich.
Let's see. Grr.
95
Okay, that's
Robux.
off sale. The outfit, 5 Robux. Bruh. The chocolate costs 90 more. Um, hair 79. Okay. So, um, is there anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's talk about morality and mortality and ethics.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, what
Sure.
do you think is right and what is wrong to you?
Okay. Like give an example. Like what's the question?
What do you think it's right in your life? Like what goes right in your life? Okay, let's tell us about that.
What goes right in my life?
Yep.
Like what?
What do you think that you did right in your life and you're proud of it?
Um, you should start first so I can have an idea.
Well, I don't know, like I didn't kill myself, but killing
Hmm.
myself is not a wrong thing though. Anyways,
Okay.
I don't really have an idea, so you have to start first. You're the host, right?
Okay. Right thing I did in my life,
Yep.
trying new things,
Such as?
such as building a PC. Because I built this PC I'm using right now.
That's crazy.
That was
I've
cool.
never.
Yeah,
Oh, uh-huh.
you've never what? Built a PC?
I've never. Sorry?
You've never what?
Yep, I've never had a PC or any friend that had like built their own PC. It's my first time knowing someone who actually did that. You know, like people
Oh,
in some, yeah.
yeah, it's really fun. It's like solving a puzzle, but it's really expensive if you mess something up. Um, but it
Maybe
was
you've
cool.
got some talent for that.
Um, I wouldn't say so. I just looked up
Okay.
YouTube and just followed it, but it was fun. When I first got it on, like those like the top top 20 or 50 happiest moments of my life. What
Okay.
else?
Well,
Um,
that sounds great because I'm not a person who can follow those kind of steps, like the procedure steps by step. I always skip those kind of step sometimes, and I'm just I'm bad at dealing with like minor things, and
okay,
I just struggle a lot to actually build something really um like useful. I don't know, like I'm less talented as you on this kind of issue, and yeah, I'm just I
okay,
can't really take time to complete a project without being so like distracted and then end up ruining it. Because most
okay,
of the time I'm not careful with the small stuff, and then these kind of projects or like uh these just this kind of stuff, yeah, are really quite a challenge for me. And then and it's kind of a lucky thing that I've got like a friend who could maybe, like, what's that called? Like, who could fill that up. So maybe
yeah.
like if I got some kind of difficulty in future, maybe I can find you for that. Because I don't know, I'm so bad at that. And I really appreciate people who could do good at that because I could never.
What are
I'm
you
very
what are you good
careless.
at then? What are you good at?
I don't know, it's just daily yapping. But my English is bad though. People have always told me my English is bad, so
Really?
I'm not even
Wait,
sure what.
people tell
Yeah,
you? They say, "Oh, your English is
yeah,
bad."
yeah. They said, oh, your English is bad. Yeah,
Wait, who says
yeah.
that?
I'll
Native
remember it
speakers?
forever. Sorry.
Who says that though? Native speakers?
Um, no, just someone from Hong Kong.
Oh,
He said my English is bad, and I'll remember that forever because
what? When? What? How many people?
I think like one of them. Yeah, the first day they met me, he met me, and he said my English was bad.
Wait, first day
Anyways,
he
it's
met you.
not.
Ooh, like a
Yeah, yeah,
schoolmate?
yeah. Well, a friend of a schoolmate. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
I remember that
you're not
forever.
friends with him
Huh?
anymore, right? You're not friends with him anymore.
You could say that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bruh, that's rude. What the hell? So, wait, is
yeah. I
this
don't know.
can you speak English? Is this English better?
Um, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cause like, yeah, cause wait, do you go to like local schools or international schools
No, I don't go to
back
school
then?
anymore. Oh, back then,
Yeah.
like elementary, it was an international school, private school. Um,
Oh, private
yeah,
school.
in the
Ooh,
Philippines,
rich,
and then I
rich.
switched to public schools.
Public schools. But
Yeah.
why? I've only heard of people doing it reverse. You get
Um,
what I mean?
yeah. I understand. I mean, I don't know why, because I was like a kid back then, so I don't really understand, because it wasn't really my choice, I guess.
But
Um,
why did they make that choice though? Is it because of the
oh
fee?
wait,
I
no.
I always
Wait, no,
okay.
no, no. Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, I don't think I really changed to public school. Well, I did, but okay, so in the Philippines,
Okay.
um, I went to a private school, international school, um, elementary, the Philippines, and then um, I went back to Japan because
Okay.
of issues. So I went back to Japan and I did public school because Japanese public school is not really that different compared to like no, 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 Japanese public school is not that different compared to like a private school in the Philippines. Um so and I guess it would be more expensive in Japan compared to the Philippines to do private school. So I guess fees and not having much difference is like the main reasons. Um, yeah, that's basically it, I think. I don't really have info on that, but okay, so after Japan, I went back to the Philippines, and then it was public school in the Philippines. Um, I think I made the decision. Wait, yeah, I think I made the decision to not go to a private school and instead go to a public school because I had not been living in the Philippines for a long time because I stayed in Japan, went to school there, and then I came back to the Philippines to study. So like I still wasn't used to, I guess, the country coming back. So I went to a public school because my cousin, um, at that time was in a public school and we were like on the same grade, and so I basically enrolled in that school so I could study with him, you know, and get used to I guess coming back, being back in the country. Did you understand any of
Oh
what I
wait.
said?
So yeah, I get it. I get it.
Okay.
I got it. So, but I'm not sure if I did though.
Yeah.
Let me like try to sum up. Is it that you went to Philippines, went to Philippines private school, international school in elementary, and then you go back to Japan and attend Japan public school, and then
Yep.
went back to Philippines for Philippines public school.
Yeah. So yeah, that's okay. Three school, right? But before that,
Yep.
I studied in Japan. I think in a public school. It's
Oh, so
confusing. Yeah.
like, wait, so in elementary school or kindergarten?
Um, I think
Um,
kindergarten. Yeah, I think
okay.
kindergarten. Yeah. Yeah,
Well, so
yeah.
you have experienced it all.
Yep.
You're like, well, you can actually wait in. Sorry, work in, work in the education industry, like overseas education, wherever. You can give some really good advices and recommendations. You can say like, oh, it's like that in my experience, and because
Yeah,
you're so
but
familiar with these kind of stuff,
um sure, but
right?
like the experience is like mm, like experience from my 9-year-old self though, right?
Yep, that's why it's valuable because it's not like some kind of agent just BSing. You're actually there studying, so it's
Okay.
so not a lot of people got a chance to switch that many
True.
schools. I guess.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yep. So so how would you describe it? Like actually, how would you rank the experience? Like rank it.
Um rank the experience. Let's see. Um so okay, so I'm gonna compare Philippine school and Japanese school, okay?
Okay.
So Okay. So Japanese schools and Philippine schools are very different. Um, so in Japan, everyone's like polite. Well, not polite, but like everyone's, much more behaved than in the Philippines. Everything's clean. Um, everyone's on time. But in the Philippines, it's very different. Um, there's a lot of noise going on. There's a lot of late teachers, late students. Um, you know, kind of messy, but it's not really a bad thing actually. Because in Japan, I was like so stressed out. I couldn't understand the language, by the way, at that time. Like my Japanese was not that good because before that I had been living in the Philippines for like 5 years or something. So when I studied in Japan, like I couldn't really understand the language. I had to go to a Japanese language school to learn a little bit, but that didn't really help that much. Um, so I was kind of like the special kid in Japanese school who couldn't speak English, who was like international. No, no, who couldn't speak Japanese, who was international. I had like my own. There's like a whole classroom for international students, and I would go there sometimes, and that was cool. That was fun because it was for international people. But Japanese school, um, really tough for me because I couldn't understand. Things were strict. There were rules. But in the Philippines, when I studied there, even though I had studied before, even though that was in the private school, international school, but this time it was public. So it was so different. I was so shocked. Everyone was throwing um what is it called? The blackboard eraser. What is that called? The blackboard, the eraser for
The
the blackboard.
chalks.
No, no, no. It's to erase the
The
chalks.
right.
Um,
I don't know. Just say it's the
okay.
just
Let
say
me
it's
search
the
it.
mirror.
Oh, okay. What? It doesn't have a name. It's just called chalkboard eraser. Okay. So that eraser, everyone was throwing that out at each other. The blackboard was so messy, dirty. Um, the classroom was dirty. It was hot. No air conditioning. Just a single fan, and it's really hot in the Philippines. Um, when the teacher, when the classroom, not the classroom, when the subject would change, like the school subject, the teacher would leave and everyone would just play until the next teacher. It was crazy. Everyone was standing up, going outside, talking to each other. It was very different. Wait, who is this? Oh, it's Cutie. Um, but it was very different. It was crazy. Now that might sound negative, but I actually like Philippine school more than Japanese schools. Um, yeah, just because of like the freedom I had. Um, I was a lot happier in the Philippines, I think. Well, school-wise, yes. Um, but living in the Philippines, I have a lot of family members there, so family drama, that's not really good. But in Japan, I don't have that. It's just my parents and I. No, it's just my parents and me. Um, but yeah, the difference in schools is that Japan is like living in Japan, rules, cleanliness, politeness, punctuality. It's good, but I don't think it's for me. It's too strict. But in the Philippines, it was really the opposite. There's a lot more freedom, so that was nice. It was more laid back. Like I had a lot of friends there, including my cousin, because we studied together. Even though in Japan I was like one grade higher, so like in the classroom, I once got because in the Philippine school, each semester, I think it's called semester. I never really use that word because I don't go to school anymore. But each semester, at the end of each semester, there would be a ranking of grades, and they would show like the top 10 ranking students in the classroom, and I think I would always be in that top 10. And I think I once got the first, which was really
Whoa.
cool. but but
Whoa.
still, like, the education. Oh, this is another thing. The education is so different in the Philippines and Japan. Japan is a lot more advanced education wise. um Not English though. Japanese English system is sucks. It's a lot better in the Philippines. It's a lot more advanced. But I was really good at math. Math was my thing.
Oh.
So
Oh.
even in Japan, like, I was someone who was good at math. I wasn't like the
Uh-huh.
top five because it's Japan. Everyone else is good too. They're Asian, even though Philippines is Asian. But I was more on the side of someone who is good at math in a Japanese classroom. And I think one of the reasons why is because like, I couldn't speak the language, so I sucked at every other subjects except for physical education, English, art. Well, I wasn't good at art, but I liked it. And math, because you don't need to use language, you can use numbers. So I think that's why, like, I've kind of become skilled in that. And when I went to the Philippines, which was like one grade lower, so in Japan I was like seventh grade, but I went sixth grade in the Philippines because my cousin was in sixth grade and I wanted to study with him together. So I was like the top guy who could do math in the Philippines, and at least in that classroom.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was really cool. Um, Hold on, I want to talk more about the Philippine school. Okay, so the Philippines, I was really popular because, I mean, no, not in the Philippines. In that school, I was really popular because I was half Japanese, half Filipino. That's really cool. I like Japanese too. So in that school, I think I was the only half Japanese. No, there was another one who whom I had a crush on. Well, I have had crushes on, I feel like, most of the girls in the Philippines in school. Um, what?
Wait. You mean you have a crush on most of the girls in Philippine school?
Yeah, at that time. Well,
What? Wait. Well, you have a crush on every
no, no, no.
like many girls.
Okay, well, I guess not really. Well, not at
What?
the same
Is
time.
that is that possible? Like
No,
many girls
because
at the same time.
I was like 14, 15 or something, and I had a crush on every girl. Well,
What the
not at the
hell?
same time, but most of the
Is
girl.
that real? Is that real? Is
Yeah,
that
it's
real?
real.
No, is it real for other guys too?
Um,
Okay,
I th
it's okay. Just keep going on. I was just, I didn't know because I was studying in a girls' school for 12 years, and
okay,
that never happened to us.
yeah.
So
Well,
yeah, but it
yeah.
sounds
Maybe it's an over
new to
exaggeration. Maybe
me.
it's
I
not.
guess.
Maybe it's not. Oh, but
No, it's okay. I
at
mean,
least in my
you're not me
classroom,
though.
I've had a
All
crush
right.
on at least like 90%
Okay.
of the girls that were my classmates.
Oh my
Not at the same
god.
time though.
Wait,
Just like, oh,
no.
this girl, I like this girl. Oh, she doesn't like me. Next girl, oh, I like this.
What the
And
hell? What the
no, no, no.
hell? I want to.
No.
Is
Every
this
no, it's
real?
every boy thing. It's a thing. Yeah, it's real.
It's a boy thing.
Yeah, it's a
So
boy thing. Yeah.
if a girl goes after you, if you just you don't like her a lot particularly, but she is not like she's like decent, so you accept her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No. Okay,
Okay.
but for me, most of the time, I mean, I think None of us. Okay. It's just really short. So, for example, I could have a crush on this girl, and like a few weeks later, it's a different girl, and I don't really do anything about it. I don't act on it. So it's just, it's just a crush in my head, I guess. But
Wait, but
sometimes,
like how do you like what makes you like a person though?
the looks. I mean, at least at that time. No, just a girl. Like,
The looks. Wait, but
sh-
not like every girl. I
sure.
don't. I know. I'm like really picky. Like I
Yeah,
think I'm like really picky. I
yeah.
I
Well,
I don't
it's
know. Like I don't really have a crush on every guy. It's like I used to live in a residential hall, and there are like so many guys in the residential hall, but I didn't really like any of them.
how old were you?
Yeah, I, like 19.
Yeah,
I don't
okay, that
know.
you're 19. That's 19.
But
But
okay,
like,
I admit I have like liked a lot of guys in the past year, but it's only it's only one at a time, and I'm really picky on looks to be honest. Like I I don't know. I can't really
okay.
like some random guys.
Well, okay. Yeah, but at that time I was like 13 or something, so I think that's normal
Gonna be
for
the excuse
guys.
you have like the oh my god, like you can't have that many crushes. It's illegal. It's illegal.
Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about.
It's illegal.
Oh yeah, so I was really popular. That was really cool. I thought like that was the
Wait, so
peak.
do you try to like get any girls though?
No, I wouldn't because I would be shy.
What?
No, yeah, I would be shy, so I
No,
wouldn't
no,
do
wait.
anything about it.
But you're gonna do something about it though.
No, I didn't. It's just like, oh, this girl is
Fuck, you
pretty. I
have to
have a
do
crush on her.
something.
No, I didn't.
What?
Cause,
Why?
cause I would be shy. So it's just a
No,
crush.
but like
No,
you're
but
like really
okay,
popular.
but sometimes, I would have a crush that I would really like. I think I've messaged like a lot of the girls on Facebook. Because Facebook is really famous. It's really popular in the Philippines. So I would use Facebook. I would talk to them for a bit, I guess, and then eventually it would dry out, and then it's a different girl. Anyway, as I was saying,
What?
I
No,
was
I wanna leave the call.
why?
I wanna leave. I don't know. I just lose hope in love after listening to the whole shit. Like,
No,
you know,
no, because
I
you're
no,
talking about 13-year-old boy.
no, no, no,
Anyway,
no. I am no. Shut up. Oh, I'm in so much despair. Yeah, I was gonna like ask question about like your schools, but I just can't, I just can't. When I hear you saying this, like, I just feel like, I just feel like, I just feel like you guys, like, you guys are so cheap. Like, the love, it's so cheap. Like, it's just some random thing. You guys just like anybody. You guys just get along with any girls. Okay, I have to admit that I like guys, but it's
yeah.
only one at a time, and I have a standard, and I don't pick like I don't have like a major crush on any like every of them. What the fuck? I
No, it's one at a time too, for me, at least back
yeah,
then.
okay, but do you have like any standards though?
Um,
Is it as long as they're like female, like a female at your class, and you're like, "Ugh, let's go.
no, yeah. I mean,
No, yeah, just get off, go.
as long as they're
I
decent,
didn't know. What?
as long as they look okay, then sure.
What?
No,
Is it like the
it's all
same for you
guys.
now?
No, no,
Why?
cause Because it changes.
Why? Wait, what's the reason?
The reason what?
The reason it changed.
I don't know. It's just a biological thing, I guess.
So you're like some kind of monster, some kind of mating machine, and then you're like,
Anyway,
am
so
I wrong?
as I was
Am
talking
I
about,
wrong? Wait, am I wrong? Am I wrong though?
what?
No, no, I just can't accept the fact that you guys just like everyone. You guys like
No, that's everyone. That's
everyone.
every guy, every boy.
No, I want to quit the world. I don't like every guys. I don't like every guys. I've got standards.
Okay. So anyway,
No,
you know
wait. Did you ask like
what?
any guy about that before you say it's every guys?
No, cause I know you can ask Newbie. Well, Newbie doesn't go outside, so I don't know about that one. But you can ask like any guy when they were younger. You know, they probably had a crush on everyone. Good. Okay. Can I move on to the next topic? Oh, you muted. Okay. I'll just wait. Okay, you're muted by the way. But I go.
Hey, stop muting me. Okay, so
No, I
what I
didn't.
was going to
What?
say was,
Wait,
what?
I didn't mute you.
Then who did it? It's you.
No, maybe it's
It gotta be
Newbie.
you.
Anyway, what were you saying?
So, you guys can. Why do you guys like every girls? Why?
It's a biological thing. I see a girl, I go, let's go.
I go, well, so love is not real. You guys just want to mate.
But that's
Love is
that's
not
that's
real.
humans though. Reproduction.
No,
Am I
I
right?
don't just want to mate. What the fuck?
No, 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 no. When you were younger though.
I don't like. No, it never happened. When I was like 13. Okay, what else? When I was like 13, it was like around grade 7, right?
Okay.
Grade 6, grade 7. Yeah, and then I was just liking that another person in class, but I just liked her. And
Okay.
yep,
Oh, so like a girl.
yeah, because she was
Okay.
like because there's like no boys, and
Yeah.
then she was like kind of smart, and she's kind of kind, you
Mm.
know. Um, yep, and then nothing else. And then
Okay.
she's kind of good looking too, but you know, it's not like really that kind of famous people, those kind of actress style of good looking. But I think she
Yeah.
really had a style. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and then yeah, I didn't have feelings for every single people, so if I oh my god. So can you guys like even differentiate the instinct like of wanting to mate and also love? Like, how do you guys even differentiate it now, or it's still the same for you guys?
Um. I don't know. Well, I think it's for me like the chemistry with that person um and yeah, that's about it.
Wait, but
I'm not
like,
really
why
an
didn't you
expert
get
on
with
this.
Kelly though?
What?
Why didn't you get with Kelly? Why didn't you get with like girls? So stupid. If I'm boys and I'm famous like you, I'd get with someone I like.
Okay. Well, cause like I said, I was really shy. I was
But that's so stupid. You know, if you're like that famous, you're that smart, people are gonna like you.
yeah, people
Yeah.
did.
If they're that superficial. Yep.
uh
I don't like these kind of stuff just don't last. And then people are gonna develop disorder at the end. Just like the girl I talk about, she got like eating disorder. Anyways, keep
oh,
going.
damn. Okay.
Damn.
So yeah,
Wait, am I wrong though?
what? Wrong what?
Am I wrong though? Like about what I just said?
Um what about liking girls?
Nah, never mind. Just keep going.
I forgot. So I was really famous because I was half. That was cool. People would go up to me and say, "Oh, how do you say that in Japanese?" And it would be something like sus. It would be something
Sus? What the fuck? What do
okay.
you mean sus?
No, I don't
What
know
do
how,
you
what's the
mean?
word.
No, no, I'm so
What?
afraid. No,
Do you
oh
not
my god,
know?
pick me up. Why pick me up, mom and dad? Please, what the fuck? Wait,
Okay.
I'm so afraid.
What?
No, shut up. Oh my god, no, I don't want to hear anything. Like,
That's really
you got like the
common.
whole harem,
It's
harem,
mostly guys.
harem anime.
Other
Like,
boys, they
okay.
would be like, "Oh, how do you say this?" Or maybe something rude, or mostly something like rude or sexual. And I would be like, "No, I can't say that because I was a little boy."
Yep, you can't. No, that's not the reason, but okay. Yeah, you can't say that.
Okay. Yeah, but um, that was cool. Oh, one thing I didn't really like the Philippines. Well, I guess it's the same in Japan,
Wait,
but
wait, 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 wait. Talk about what's sus.
no sexual stuff,
What about what?
like body parts, I guess.
What?
Like in Japanese, like how do you say this in Japanese?
What chin chin?
Yeah, something like that. But I wouldn't say it.
Okay, but wait, what's that? How is that related with related to you're popular in like high school or whatever?
Because I was Japanese, half Japanese, and I was popular because I was half,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everyone
but
was,
how do you? No, no, no. How do you use your fame though?
um,
For the money and the power and the fame right now. Anyway,
no, I didn't use my fame. I didn't,
okay.
yeah, yeah, because I didn't use my fame. Well, I guess, like, girls like me, and that was cool. Because at that time,
Okay.
K-pop was popular. And it's like, oh,
No, I
Japanese
hate
K-pop.
K-pop. Hate everyone. I hate boys.
No, it was the girls that liked the K-pop, and they would keep dancing in the classroom.
So do you learn it?
What?
Do you learn it?
No,
Like
I
the
didn't. No, no,
K-pop.
no. Like just random girls in the classroom, they would dance in break time to K-pop. Oh, the bathroom
Oh,
stank, man. Like the bathroom, every time you would go to like, um, you would go down or up the stairs, cause like the it's like next to the bathroom, and there are no doors, and it would stink so bad you could smell the pee every time you would go down or go up. It was crazy.
did you enjoy it? No,
No,
I was just
what
kidding.
the hell?
No, what?
And there
No,
were bathrooms like on the
no, I was just
like on
kidding.
the field, like on the playground, multiple bathrooms, and no one could use them because there would be poop, and the poop
What
would
the?
just stay there for like forever. Like no one would clean it. There was no cleaner.
All right. Wait, where did that happen? In Philippines public school or Japanese
Philippines
school?
public school. In Japan,
Oh
there's
my
nothing like that.
god,
Yeah. In the Philippines though,
that's
there's a lot
so
of fighting.
disorganized.
Guys like to punch each other. They would start a fight. And
Did you try? Did you join the fight?
no, because like I said, I was really reserved. Um, but they would want me because I was tall. and they would be like, oh, he's Japanese, so he knows karate, which is racist.
Oh, so
But
they're like scared of you.
yes, some, but some would not be scared of me.
Oh, so they pick up fights with you, pick fights with you. Right?
Yeah, but I would be like, no, I don't want it. I want peace.
You want peace. Oh my god, that gotta be so attractive. That gotta get you girls.
Yeah, I think it did. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so many girls like me, man. I like that. I want to go back.
Wait, try to count it. Count it.
Um, I don't really remember. Because it wasn't that significant, I guess. But I think a lot of the girls, most of the girls in my classroom like me too.
Wait,
Oh,
I
there was
remember
this
when I was
one
like
girl.
in primary
Oh,
school.
there was hold
Okay.
on. This was so bad. I feel bad now. But this girl, she had a cousin. Uh, okay, so this classmate, Philippines, she had a cousin, and the cousin was Japanese, and she was like in Japan, and I was like, oh, what's your cousin's Facebook? And then we added each other, we talked to each other, and that was cool. And before grade 6 ended, and which I would eventually um, leave the Philippines and I would go back to Japan. But grade 6, so oh, by the way, in the Philippines I only studied grade 6 and elementary. So grade 6, um, so yeah, that girl, my classmate, before the end, before graduation, she asked me, like, do you still talk to my cousin? And I don't know what I said, but I think I said yeah or something. And okay, she walked away. And as time went on, like I think it was the last day. Um, okay, yeah, it was the last day, or maybe after graduation. But I think yeah, she messaged me on Messenger. My classmate messaged me, and she was like, "Oh, who's your crush?" And I think I said, "I don't know, I don't have one." And I think someone told me that my classmate had a crush on me, that classmate. Um, which was sad because I was only talking to her cousin, the Japanese cousin. So, when we were messaging with my classmate, I think she got mad at the end when I asked who's your crush, and that was the end of that.
Oh, so wait, is that cousin girl or boy?
A girl, what the hell? No,
Wait,
yeah,
so
yeah,
do you
it's
like that
yeah,
cousin?
yeah, I like the cousin
Oh, so you're
because it
using
was
the girl
Japanese.
for your own, like for the girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's so fucking mean. I wanna just get out. Oh my god. Well, I can't. I can't stand you guys doing that shit anymore. But why do you not like your classmate though? Why do
no,
you
I
not
think I
like her?
liked her too.
Oh my
I think I
god.
liked her, but I didn't know she liked me.
I just want to fuck the shit out of you. Like, you're so fucking animalistic. You guys are so ridiculous. Like, you guys just, you said it's run one at a time, but it's not. You guys just like different girls in the same time, and then it's
Here's a
so
good
fucking
thing though.
stupid.
Well, it's not related to relationships or romantic anything, but it's a different topic.
Yeah,
But so
different type of like.
so for graduation, um, I think we sang a song together, like in the classroom,
Uh,
because the teacher said
that's
so.
that's gonna be
So
remembered like forever by the classmate.
yeah, um,
Yeah,
I think we sang a song
that's so
together,
pretty sweet.
and I tried recording the music. I mean, us singing together. I was really innocent, so I was really, because I was studying in Japan and there were strict rules, so I kind of followed that. And one of the rules was to not use the phone in the classroom, and I was really scared not to get caught. I was really scared, but I recorded it, the song, because I was planning to like create a project where I would create a video of each of my classmates with their pictures, and then I would like add a text, and I would be like I would say something, personal to them. So like um for someone who I didn't talk to, it would show their picture and the text would say, "Oh, I know we didn't really talk, but I hope you have a good life and thank you for doing this specific thing for me." And then someone else would be like, for someone else, their picture, the text would be, "Thanks for thanks for talking to me and this specific thing." And it was really cool. And I think I was planning on using the song that I recorded as the background music, while it would show like my message to each and every one of my classmates. And I was planning on uploading that on Facebook. But before that, I had pictures of my classmates, including girls, which I got from their Facebook profile picture. I had it on my phone, and because I was editing it. And one time, someone I think borrowed my phone, and they went through my photos, and they saw I had picture, of my classmates, of the girls. So they were like, "Ew, what the hell?" And
Wait, so you keep pictures of your classmates
no, for the edit for the project. Um,
for the project?
but
Alright, keep going.
yeah, I said, I did explain
Yeah,
to them. I had to reveal
yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
that
Of course.
it was for the video, and they were like, "Oh, so nice." Um,
Oh, so nice.
but
What
the
kind of
ending is
video
not
though?
good because for some reason, um, the video just disappeared while I was editing it, so I couldn't finish it. So there was nothing.
Nothingness.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
sad.
So yeah, you just use those kind of pictures and videos for your own good now.
Oh,
No.
anyway, uh,
Anyway, all
damn, I talked
right.
a lot.
Yeah, I mean that's what podcasts for.
Yeah, but what's the point of having, you know, a guest?
Having me.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's no point for me to exist. Why do I even exist
damn.
here? What's the purpose of my existence? Is there any good? Is this me? Or is this you?
So what? Okay, you should voice act.
All right, thank you. I do think so. Yeah. If that could
Have you
earn
ever
me
thought
some
of
penny.
doing that?
Um um if you could give me a post doing that, if there's like any chances, I would
Okay,
do that. No one. I mean, thank you for saying that. I'm fit for that job. I hope I am. Um, but yeah. Wait. So like, it sounds like your life is really having a lot going on. I don't know. I think it's pretty different for girls in my girls' school. Um,
yeah,
they're because it's girls' school and because it's like 12 consecutive years. So everyone is just so focused on studying and making friends, but
damn,
nothing else. None of that crush. Well, there was some crush dramas in primary schools because there's this tomboy, and then
yeah.
like the whole. It's like 2 out of 3 people, girls, would just like have a crush on that tomboy.
Oh,
But
did you?
yeah, did I?
Yeah.
What do you think?
No.
No, I did.
Oh, okay,
I also did have the crush on the tomboy, but um, it was still the old reasons though,
okay,
because she got like good grades and she's good at sports. I was really superficial. Um, yeah, and then she seems like yeah, no, she's not really that much of a good person though. But yeah, but people most of the time, except of those kind of tomboy dramas, I've only liked one true tomboy in my life, I guess, or no, maybe no, I don't know,
okay.
but like okay, I've only liked one tomboy from my from since like primary to high school,
Yeah.
um from my school. So like I don't, well I don't know. Okay, so wait, I have to admit that there are still some love dramas going on in girls' school, but it's not
Okay.
as dramatic though, because girls in my school, they're really like obedient. They're really quiet. They're really just good in sense of being like not making big news and
Yeah.
not, really hurting each other. They're just, sometimes they're just being a bitch, but not like
Okay.
really, damaging, detrimental, harming human rights, kind of bitchy. They're just like being bitches sometimes,
Okay.
and they don't, they this, um some of them are quite annoying, but it's not, doesn't happen for all the time. And yeah, I think people are, in my school, they're just good in nature most of the time, so
Okay.
there's not much going on in my school, so
Do you?
it's kind of,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
I was gonna ask a question. Do you think if you didn't study in all girls school, and if if you had boys in your classroom, do you think you would had more crushes like I did?
um I'm not sure about that though, because I started to interact with boys around when I was like grade grade um grade 10 to 12, I guess. And
Okay.
but I didn't have a crush on you though. So I was like, I was like joining all the Discord
Okay.
servers for fun.
Yeah.
Um and out of all the people, and I fall in love with a girl again. I thought, she was a boy.
Yeah.
I thought she was a boy until I heard her talking about her period. I was like, no, that's not right.
How do you
Wait,
think
how
he
can
was a
you have?
boy?
I don't know, cause she just looked like a boy, and she used like a boy character as her profile pic, a name,
Okay.
and I was like, oh, this person is so cool. Cause I also like that character as she did, and we had like common topics, and then yep. It's when when we get like kind of more than friends. I thought like finally gonna get a boyfriend. No, that's still a girl. I just, I always, and of the people who got like girl spirit. I don't know, like girl power. And I was so
Okay.
but yeah, I don't think so, because I never really develop a major crush on any guys. I think
Well,
maybe
yeah, cause you were studying in an all girls school.
yeah, but even when I, use Discord, or when I was like hanging out with um maybe guys from other school, I guess,
Yeah.
um I don't really I don't really well, of course I have like some level of I like some guys, but not like, you know like actually trying to date them, or some like actually reaching out to, develop some kind of relationships with them, or some, you know sometimes you just know it's just some sort of rush coming up. It's not, I don't know, I just I just don't really feel like it.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. But okay, even when I got into university last year,
Yeah.
um, I well, I didn't really like a lot of guys in the university. I don't. I think it's just like I like guys who I don't know. Like I liked like I fell for one guy in my uni, and
Okay.
then no one else, and it was like um yeah, and then that one guy, I kind of I kind of gave up on him like after months, like after like 2 or 3 months. I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like I don't know. I don't really know though. But I at least maybe I'll have a crush on some guys if I go to like mixed gender schools. But I doubt if I'm that animalistic as you. I mean, I mean
Maybe you just
it's
like
just like
girls.
wanna. I don't know. Maybe I like guys. I don't know. I like I like guys with some feminine like characteristics. It's true.
Okay.
Um yeah. But I'm not sure though. Maybe if we got like Lex life we can see, okay?
Okay.
Like I think next life is kinda a thing. When people have wishes that they didn't get fulfilled, they wish for the next life, and
Mm.
maybe they want to try something out, they wish for a next life when they're like not satisfied with something that happened in the current life, or they feel like they have a like a little control over their current life, and they will think about the next life. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure like
So
whether
you believe
I,
in
I'm not
reincarnation?
well, I don't believe in that though.
Okay.
I don't believe in anything particularly like what's gonna happen after death. But like regarding to your question, I'm just not sure. Like
Okay.
whether I would have that much. I don't think I would have that much crushes as you do though. Um,
Yeah. Well, you're how young? 19?
yeah, I'm 19.
Yeah. So I mean I think that's normal.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I don't know, but
yeah, so another question I was gonna ask was do you think, well, I guess you kind of answered it. But do you think how do you think being in an all girls school, how do you think that affected you? Do you think it did affected you?
I mean, because it was so good, everyone was so nice, and then it just makes you think that everyone out there is also so nice, and it kind of it's so terrible for you to actually give the benefit of the doubt for everyone um out there, because it's so dangerous. There are all kind of like fishes, like toxic, like really bad, really like um just really terrible people out there who just want to exploit you.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then I was not really aware of that, because it just never happened, like really happened a lot in girls school, except for like 1 year. So like it's not like the majority of it, and people are not really that bad. They just don't won't do you like that dirty most of the time. So yeah, it kind of makes you less alert about people's bad behavior when you leave the school. But
Yeah.
I think it kind of uh make me decide on my core values, because I believe that a lot of core values that I still agree with right now, they came from my girls school. And yeah, but I think girls school has that one thing that it's not good about it, which is like similar to Japanese international school, as you
Yeah.
described. It's that everything is so organized, and then there are little things that you can disobey in a class. Like everything gotta be in line.
Yeah.
You gotta be like a machine. You gotta do the same stuff that others do, and then try to achieve good grades. All kind of it's like getting into a machine and stuff when you get into like a Hong Kong girls school. So um, it kind of not make you know who you are, because it's all collectivism. And
Yeah.
I think one of the main problem is that because people don't really get to rebel, don't really get to do anything in school, so they would really want to do a lot of stuff when they're getting out of school. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking about like after class or even like when they end the school, they just they want to do themselves, but sometimes it leads to really radical behavior that you know for them to like express themselves. Sometimes it's dangerous, and then it's because people were like too obedient for too long, and even it seems like it's all peace within like the within when you were like people are having like going to school, but when it's over and people just live a really crazy life, or or they all just secretly hate the system, so they just you know they hope to do everything to like reverse the effect. So it's not really like all peace, but at least during the high school and during primary school, yeah, most of the time it was peace.
Okay. Hey, you should sit here. Where did you go? Um, yeah, like yeah, I guess like how the school system, how collectivism, I guess. Cause so would you say it made you more individualistic? Cause I feel like you are.
Yeah, somehow it does.
Okay.
It's kind of paradoxical because when things come to an extreme, it will go to another extreme. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, when you hide, like you don't let people express themselves that much, then it just happens after it's over.
Okay. So like what about now? Are you satisfied with like do you feel like you're being yourself
Well,
now?
that's a difficult question because I think it's because of the Asian culture and the girls' school, and then the family, a lot of stuff, and because we're still young, I don't really think that I am myself fully. But the fact is that it's really hard to figure out yourself. You don't really know yourself. Most of the time, it's just society or others. Yeah, and I think everyone who's young still need time to figure out that. I think you do
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah. And I
Yeah,
heard someone say that it's like not about finding yourself, but rather like creating yourself.
yeah. I'm not sure about that though,
Okay.
because people always say that you can become who you want. Like you can actually become who you want, but the fact is that yeah, I believe that people can't really become whoever they want to be. Like no matter what it is, there's I do believe there's some sort of character that the God gave you, or when you're born with it, you're born with a character. I do believe that. Like some
Okay.
people, maybe they're just more talented and more attracted to some type of field, and it's not like you can't participate in that, but it's like I think it's like set for them. It's like you know a way that they must go onto it. Like I do believe there's some sort of thing.
Okay. Cool. So what did you have for dinner?
Um, Sandwich,
Like what's being sandwiched?
cheese and ham.
Okay. Did you make it?
No, I bought it.
Oh, okay.
How about you?
Um, I had curry with the demon slayer
Really? Show
with
me.
the demon slayer on the package. Already, it's already
Show me. Show me.
no, it's already in the trash. Like the curry is just curry. It doesn't taste any different. It has sticker though. It has a sticker not on the curry. A sticker that comes with the package. A demon
Those
slayer
are really
character.
cool.
Yeah.
I've never tried that. I saw them online.
Yeah. How was Japan when you went here?
Um, I didn't go to Japan.
Oh, okay.
Not yet though. I always wish for, I always wished I could go there, but I didn't really get time to go there.
Mm, okay. Well, okay. I think I'm gonna end the podcast this episode soon because it's been an
Okay,
hour. But you
okay,
should watch the first episode. Okay.
okay. With who?
That was with my longest friend online.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We
Do I
talked
know him?
about sorry.
No, please keep going.
Okay, yeah, we talked about work um and just catching up with each other. So, I say it's a podcast and I follow it on YouTube, but there's a little bit of gaming, and I feel like on that episode there were a lot of um not inside jokes, inside conversation with, things that other people don't really understand because it's talking about us. Like I said, it's not really proper, but you should watch it.
Talking
Oh,
about ass.
what?
What?
Talking? What do you say?
What? What do you say? Talking about.
Oh, talking. Oh, we were talking about uh we were talking about work, our jobs, and
Okay.
working out. I think the other one, and just catching up with each other. Me and him. Um, but there were some gaming, so there was like there were moments where we would just not talk about the podcast, or talk about a specific topic. Would talk about playing Minecraft. um but I feel like some of the topics, since it's the first episode and it's like catching up with an old friend, there were um things that only both of us would understand or find interesting. Um, but anyway, at the end of each episode, with a guest or without a guest, but for now with the guest, I always ask two questions. Okay, so the wait, where did you go? Sit here, sit with me.
Okay.
Okay, so I always ask two questions. Um, and I always ask them at the end of the episode because I like to have some kind of structure, in the podcast. Um, Although it's only at the end. So I asked two questions. So, and it's to like to summarize the whole episode and to just look back. And I guess yeah. So the first question is um okay, I'll say the two questions first. The first question is, what were your favorite parts, or what was your favorite part of this whole conversation episode? And what was your least favorite? That's the first question. The second question is, oh wait, I'll ask the second question later. So the first question, what were your favorite parts and least favorite parts, or just one part, um, of this whole thing?
Okay. So my favorite part was you, and then and no, I was
Wow.
just kidding.
Okay.
Um. Wow.
Thanks.
So I think. Okay. Thanks. Okay. So I think that when you talked about wait, let me try to recall the whole thing.
Okay.
It's kind of
No, take your time.
it's kind of okay. Okay. Um, I really like when you talk about how different type of schools in different countries works, because
Okay.
I never
Yeah.
knew that.
Yeah.
And you know, I never heard you talking about your schools
Mm.
that much. And then I think I really gained some interesting insights. And you know, I didn't, I didn't know it was somehow the same. um I didn't know like what's in common between maybe schools within different countries, and you know, different types of schools, and you know, how was life there. You know, I've got no idea before this, but um yeah, you really like opened a new door for me
Mm.
after this podcast, and I really appreciate it, because I can, you know, not only I know more about it, but also I can, you know, talk with people about that in the future. And
Mm.
then
Okay.
yeah, and I could know more about what shaped your past and what shaped you too. So I think it's really, you know, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, and I actually I want to thank you so much for sharing that with me, because it's
Oh,
not,
yeah.
you know, it's kind of a, yeah, personal thing. Yeah, but
Damn.
it means a lot to
Okay.
me.
Well, thank you. I wasn't expecting you to go that deep. That was nice. Thanks. Um, but what was your least favorite then?
Yeah, when you were talking about you like every girl's,
Yep,
you know,
I
and I
knew
was
it.
like, and I just, yeah, you guys, you know, it makes me lose hope, you know, like you guys, like boys' affection doesn't mean anything, because they can actually do it to everyone, and I just so much hope, you know, and my father wouldn't even do that for me. Anyways, I'm just, you
Yeah.
know, it's not really related. Yeah, okay, let's
Okay.
move on.
Okay. So, okay, so your favorite part was talking about schools. Least favorite was talking about girls. Okay. Um okay, so the next question, the last question is um okay, what are your words of wisdom? Hey, sit down, sit down. What are your words of
Um,
wisdom?
my words of wisdom is keep moving. Nah, I'm just kidding. Wait,
Okay.
my words of wisdom is go support Mikey boy, and
Okay.
donate Robux to me. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks. Um okay,
Okay.
good. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for being on the podcast. The second episode. You're the second guest.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
Yay.
Oh, the first female guest. So, congrats.
Wow, this is what's that called? Like a huge step for humanity,
Yep,
but
a
a small step
historical
for Mikey
moment.
boy.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot what the line was. I just made it up.
Um, I think there's another female. I forgot. Yeah, there's another one.
Who
Um,
was that?
you don't know her, but I
Mm.
met her
So
on
you're
the.
not like introducing friends to us anymore. How disappointing. No,
No,
for real. Why are you
sorry,
not
sorry.
doing that?
Okay,
No, I mean
it's
like you used to invite everyone in Discord, but you don't anymore. And it's just so sad.
yeah. Well,
Talking to people
busy
secretly.
work.
No, that's not the reason.
No, it is.
Nah. No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, bye.
hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me say something. Um, actually, well,
Sure.
let me know if you don't want this on the episode. But um, I actually didn't like you at first. You knew that,
You
right?
didn't like me at first.
No, 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 not like as in but like as a friendship.
Okay.
You knew that, right?
I I didn't. I just know it today. Okay.
What?
What?
No, no,
What am I
what?
supposed to do now? Cry? Okay, and what's next?
What? Wait, really? You didn't know?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Okay,
Why?
cause oh my God, there was a lot of moments where I was just so frustrated. Um,
Why? Wait, I want to know why.
when I would message you, you would just be annoying.
Like, like how annoying.
Um, you would ignore what I was saying, and you would
Really?
just spam.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
wait, what did I spam?
That's fair.
What? I was asking what did I spam?
What's what?
What did I spam?
Oh, um, I don't know what you spam, but I was asking something, and you would just
Okay.
spam the thing over and over again. That's one
Sorry.
thing.
I was like
I
I
forgot
was
the other stuff,
s-
but yeah, and it would it would be hard to like know if you were joking or not, even though I wanted to like say something serious or be in a serious moment. I think it felt like you know, there was no acknowledgement or something. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I
Right.
really really didn't like you, but no no, sorry, but now wait, come back. Oh, by the way, I have a meme where like I'm standing here and like Nubi took a picture of me with the sun. But
Wait, I remember that.
oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. But now it's like I think I can understand that that's just you, or like that's your personality, you know? Or maybe I was just misunderstanding something, or I wasn't communicating things something. Like, it's communicating properly. But now it's like, okay, so like I'm like no enemies type shit. um yeah.
To be honest, like I kind of agree with what you said because in the past I used Discord and Roblox mostly for entertainment and because the schoolwork was kind of annoying to me. I'm not saying I'm doing it all and it's not really that heavy to me, but I'm just
Yeah.
I just hate school so much and I just want to have the I just want to fun max like maxing all the fun when
Mm.
I'm not doing something related to school anymore. So I'll just use all the time to troll and then
Yeah.
just trying to troll and servers and then like it's not really I sometimes I can't really catch the moment where people might want to be serious and people will just can't take it anymore and I'm just kind of bad noticing that because I mainly use like the app for these apps for entertainment and I'm kind of slow to be honest and
Mm.
another thing is that I wasn't, treating myself as serious. Like I didn't really, I just mainly focus on the like happy emotion. So most of the time, I can't really, take, when people being serious because I'm afraid of being serious. Because whenever there's something serious going on,
Yeah.
it's gonna, kind of, it means that it's gonna go like sad or
Yeah, I know
angry
what you mean. Yeah,
or
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. It happened to me, and then I'm just so afraid of that but and then I try to twist things. I want things to not be so serious
Mm.
because of how how it's like really scary. But lately I'm trying to manage that because I cannot understand that like there gonna be something like serious even it's not in a serious place. So, but I'm still bad at catching the clue though because I don't know. I think it's mainly just because I really treat unserious things very unseriously. But it's but but yeah I'm still trying to learn that
Yeah.
yeah because
Okay.
and like yeah
Cool. Okay.
and like I'm not really sensitive to that too. So I would be glad if you could remind me that like
Okay.
whenever you wanna have a really like sit
Yeah.
down like and moment and there's no problem to that though like you can just tell me about that.
Okay. Thanks. Okay, that was cool. That was a cool conversation.
Yep.
Uh yeah. I do think that um out of my other friends, you're more like unique, independent type shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Like how?
Um,
That doesn't make sense though.
what? There isn't what?
I mean, I mean, okay, keep going.
Yeah, like I think because you're the type of person to say whatever you want to say, right? Would you agree?
But it's not. It's not. I
Are
kind
you
of,
playing
I
a
kind of want to
character?
change that.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really that good all the time. It's kind of selfish though.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I don't
But yeah,
know.
that's cool too.
It's maybe they're going to be there's like good and the bad and bad and the good. It's
Yeah.
kind of you know
But I mean,
it
if you
just
don't like it,
exists.
if you don't like it, then I guess it's not good, you know?
I don't know.
Because
There's some
otherwise,
there's
otherwise you would be just like playing a character for other people.
right. There are gonna be like adjustments. Like you can't really make others that uncomfortable, but you have to be yourself.
Yeah.
There's this kind of
True.
you gotta be on a scale. You can't go too extreme.
Yeah. It's about balance.
Yeah, life is all about balance, to be honest. If you're
Yeah.
not really aiming for Elon Musk kind of success, then it's all about balance.
Yeah. That should have been your
Yeah,
words of wisdom.
I don't know, but I don't think that sounds as wise as support Michael Boy though.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, what do you think? Should I include that in the podcast? Is that fine?
yeah, that would be fine.
Okay. Cool. So I think this episode will be out in like hopefully this week.
Okay,
Um,
it's okay.
yeah,
Let's go. I'll support you.
yeah, thank you. Hey, don't say that when you haven't seen the first episode.
What?
You haven't seen the first episode? Watch it. It's 1 hour long though,
Okay,
it's long.
okay.
Okay, thank
Sorry,
you.
I didn't get much
Have
time.
you
Not
subscribed?
nice. Huh?
Have you
No,
subscribed?
that's so stupid. You didn't.
What?
Oh
You
my god,
haven't
you forgot all the
subscribed?
No, what the hell? No, listen. Wait, you forgot all the comments I left in your channel. What the hell?
Okay.
No way.
Okay, so you have subscribed.
I subscribed it like a long, long,
Oh,
long ass
okay.
time ago, like years ago. I left like so many comments, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't know it was me.
No, no,
I'm
no.
so
I know your
sad.
comment. I replied to all of your comment, I think.
Yep. So I got to I subscribed it.
You haven't though. You haven't been supporting my channel lately, and it's sad.
All right, sorry.
Okay. Anyway, um, thanks for being the podcast, Ariel. And yeah, this week,
Thanks for inviting me, Mike.
yep. And hopefully this week it'll be out. Yeah. Oh wait, I should also do my own favorite parts. Okay. Hold on. Let me extend the podcast. This
Okay.
episode for 5 minutes. Favorite
Okay.
parts. Man. Well, my favorite part I think was the last conversation we had, like the our honest conversation. Um, that was cool. That was nice. Um, just talking about you know being yourself and whatnot and being honest. Um, that was my favorite part. My least favorite part. Uh, Man, this is hard. My least favorite part. I feel like the least favorite part. I forgot what we talked about. um, okay. My least favorite part. You know what? I don't have a least favorite part.
Wow, me when I lie.
No, because I just forgot
No.
what I talked about. Well,
Oh, go. Oh my god.
Okay, my
Okay.
least favorite part, which is kind of a lie, is that um I talk too much, which is a lie because I like talking about the school and stuff. But I guess it's the least favorite. I'm gonna say it's the least favorite part because um yeah, I feel like this episode became more about me than about you. So that's the least favorite part, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have words of wisdom because it's just gonna be the same one per every episode if I ask myself. So, okay, thanks
So
again.
what is it?
My words of wisdom.
Right. Yeah.
I haven't thought of one. Um, if I were to have one, um, mm, oh, try new things. Like I said before, try new things. Um, do stuff. Go out there and do stuff. Start a podcast. Um, build a PC. Try new things, build a business, teach English, whatever. Just try it,
Build a
and
snowman.
if it fails, then it failed. You can try again or try a different one. Just keep on trying. Okay, that's my words of
Mm,
wisdom. Try.
that's really wise.
Yep,
Wise.
yep. Wise words of wise. Okay. Anyway, so I'll end this here now. Thanks for watching, guys. How many minutes? 1 hour and 30 minutes. Damn. This is the longest episode so far.
Oh my god.
Damn. Okay, anyway guys, thanks for watching. Um, do you have any last words, Ariel?
What do you mean last words?
Hold on, we're
Remember to
holding hands.
subscribe.
Hold on, okay. So, what's your, well, not last words, what's your last words for this video?
Remember to subscribe. My
Yup,
boy,
like and
free.
subscribe, and hit the
Yep, like and
notification
subscribe and
bell.
comment. Yeah.
Okay, well,
We'll see you next time.
yeah, see you next time. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.
Bye.